Welcome to the series where I test out money-making methods from the OSRS Wiki. Feel free to leave suggestions on which moneymaker you'd like to see next. And also, if you didn't already know, I have a nice playlist that I've created that has all of the previous moneymakers that I've already tried, so go ahead and check it out if you haven't already. With that being said, let's get into the video. So for today's video, I thought we'd go ahead and do Motherlode Mine since you guys really seem to be enjoying a lot of the mining videos that I've been making, especially the mining runite ore and mining amethyst. Now I'd say that mining at Motherlode Mine is pretty similar in terms of AFK to amethyst, but this is available to you much early on. Amethyst had a very high requirement of you needing to be in the 90s to mine it. At Motherlode Mine, you can actually start at a relatively low mining level of 30. Of course though, the higher your mining level, the more XP and the more money that you will be making here at Motherlode Mine. And just because I feel like I need to disclose this information to people, because sometimes they kind of freak out whenever they see that I have high stats and they think that it's kind of unrealistic for me to be doing this, but unfortunately I do not have multiple accounts. So just keep in mind that the money that I get and the XP that I get is with maxed out mining and also the crystal pickaxe, since I did lose my dragon pickaxe whenever I made the crystal one for a certain video. But don't worry, I will include a graph throughout the video that shows the XP rates and the money that you can expect depending on your mining level. As for the gear setup, I am just wearing my mining outfit to get a little extra XP. Of course, I'm bringing the crystal pickaxe, and I also decided to buy an elven signet, which is in my ring slot. That basically gives me a 5% chance to not use up a charge on the crystal pickaxe when mining. I also decided to bring an amulet of glory just to get a couple extra gems, and I'll also be bringing a gem bag to store the gems. And with an update that was actually quite nice, you can now open the gem bag and have the gems automatically go into the bag while you're mining. You'll also notice that I was wearing my expert mining gloves and that I'm wearing the Varrock armor 4. These don't actually give you the benefit that they would normally give you at other rocks, but I wear the body just because it also acts as a prospector's jacket, so I get the XP boost, and I wore the gloves just because it matches the rest of the outfit, but they are not needed. Now you'll just see me making my way to Motherlode Mine. As you saw, I used the skills necklace to teleport to the mining guild directly, and now I'm just mining through these rocks that fall occasionally. And here is the Motherlode Mine. This is where you will be depositing your pay dirt that you mine, and also I want to mention that I will be using the top floor of Motherlode Mine, which is a huge upgrade, so make sure you unlock that when you have the requirements. The requirements being 72 mining and 100 golden nuggets. And I just want to emphasize, it is a huge upgrade, so definitely unlock it when you can. And it would seem that I actually have some pay dirt in the sack already that I've probably left over from months ago or maybe even a year ago. But yeah, that's some of the rocks that you can expect to get at my mining level, which is of course 99. The rocks you get do depend on what your mining level is, and again I will show you later on in the video what rocks you can get according to what level you have. There's also an NPC here called Prospector Percy. This is where you actually get the prospector's outfit for the golden nuggets that you will receive when mining for pay dirt. He also sells a coal bag, a gem bag, some soft clay packs, and a bag full of gems. So after you've spent your golden nuggets on the outfit and some of the upgrades here in the Motherlode Mine, you can go ahead and maybe spend your golden nuggets on the gem bag to try and get some extra GP. And who knows, you might even luck out and receive an onyx, which I believe is like a 1 in 100 million drop. Me personally, I'm just saving up the golden nuggets, kind of how I'm saving up the marks of grace. I don't really have a use for them, but I just like having them there in the bank. I believe the marks of grace that I have are worth around 50 mil right now, but I can't bring myself to sell them. I think I would rather just have the all the outfits and all the recolors if I did want to spend them, but for now they'll just sit in the bank. And right now you just saw me add some bank fillers so that I can deposit all without depositing the gem bag. So to do that, all I did was remove the placeholder of the gem bag and then fill all of the empty inventory slots that I have with bank fillers. So now whenever I deposit all of the ore that I get from depositing the pay dirt, everything will go in the bank, including the golden nuggets, but the gem bag will remain in the inventory. So earlier I stressed the importance of unlocking the upper floor, and it is for good reason. The upper floor behaves differently than the ground floor of Motherlode Mine. On the upper floor, all of these ore veins run on a timer instead of actually getting depleted with how much pay dirt you mine from them. So for instance, if you start mining one of the veins on the wall, a timer will start and multiple people can mine from that same vein without it depleting. It'll just deplete after the timer runs out. As opposed to if you were on the ground floor, you would be competing with other people. So if you had 5 people mining on the same ore vein, it would disappear as soon as all of the ore was mined. So ideally, to maximize efficiency up here, you really want to be mining the same ore vein that other people are mining. That way you don't start the timers on the other ore veins and have all of the ore veins gone. If all of you share the same ore vein, you can just keep traveling together to the very next one and truly maximize all of the pay dirt that you can get. I do remember there was one occasion whenever I unlocked this and I was mining the same ore as somebody. They were complaining that I was taking their ore vein. Apparently they didn't know about the mechanics up here on the top floor. I guess they just assumed that this place has less people since you have to pay to unlock it, but that's not the only benefit you get from being up here. I'd actually argue that there's more people on the top floor than on the bottom floor because, I mean, obviously you do have to start off on the bottom floor, but once you unlock the top, it is smooth sailing. And do keep in mind that this is actually on a 2200 skill total world, and there are a bunch of people up here mining, so the skill total worlds don't really mean that much here. And if you have the top floor unlocked, you really don't want to look for a world that has less people, because there is a mechanic in the Motherlode Mine where the place where you deposit the pay dirt needs to be repaired every now and then. It'll break down, and if it breaks down, the pay dirt won't go through the machine. So if it does break down and no one is around to fix it, just grab a hammer from one of the boxes and repair the wheels. There's 2 different wheels that you can repair, and I believe you get smithing XP from repairing them. I actually had to repair the machine once during this 1 hour. But if you are on a world where there are a lot of people, most of the time the machine will always be repaired since there's so many people here mining together. But if you want to be a nice guy, you can also carry a hammer in your inventory at all times, so that if it does break down, you don't have to search the box, you can just go and repair the machines. And I believe having a hammer and a gem bag is actually a strategy that some people use to get an extra deposit on the sack, because if you deposit, I believe, like inventories of 26 pay dirt at a time, you can manage to get 1 extra deposit of a full inventory of pay dirt. As long as the sack has 1 space left for pay dirt, you can deposit an entire load in there. Now, earlier in the video, I did mention that I would show the XP rates that you can get depending on your mining level, and here it is. This is all the XP rates that you can get depending on your level and your method. As you can see, Motherlode Mine is the 3rd option. The areas that are highlighted in green are just the best option for that level. So once you make it to 61, you can see that granite is the best mining method for, well, all the way to 99. If you are very efficient and want to grind out mining the fastest, then definitely do granite. But me personally, I think I did like a total of 30 minutes of mining granite, and I just said, nope, that's not gonna happen, not me. So I ended up just doing Motherlode Mine and power mining iron and doing amethyst for all the way to 99. Well, from 92 to 99. And here is also a picture showing the different ore that you can get depending on your level. It is important to note that boosts do work here. So for instance, if you have 82 mining and you use the dragon pick boost, you will actually boost to 85, and any pay dirt that you mine has the chance of becoming runite ore. And with that being said, we have finished our 1 hour of mining at Motherlode Mine. Now I'm just emptying my gem bag of all the gems that we managed to receive thanks to our Amulet of Glory. If you didn't already know, a charged Amulet of Glory gives you a higher % chance of receiving gems, so it might be worth bringing. And now we can go ahead and price check all of the ore that we got. Quite a decent amount. As you can see here, it's already 391,000, and then with all of the gems, we are very close to 400,000 gold in 1 hour. We also managed to get 17 golden nuggets. Those golden nuggets will more than likely stay in the bank until I choose to spend them, which might not ever happen. Actually, I might buy the coal bag one of these days, because I do think that I've received the blast furnace suggestion multiple times, so I'll probably have to buy it for that. But now we're just selling off all the ore, we're selling all the gems, and at the end, I just sold those last 2 gems for a low price. Since we already made a pretty decent amount, we actually made more than the first price check. we made 400,316 GP from 1 hour of mining at Motherlode Mine. So definitely not bad for a very, very AFK moneymaker and training method. So luckily, since this is a gathering skill, we did not have to spend any money on any supplies. We just simply made pure profit from mining at the Motherlode Mine. We made a total profit of 400,316 GP. Perhaps more importantly though, we also managed to get 53,258 mining XP and also 297 smithing XP for repairing the 2 wheels that one time. And as you can see here, this is just showing the amount of money that you can expect to make and the XP you can expect to gain depending on your mining level and if you are using the crystal pickaxe. We actually managed to make a good amount more than what it says here. I'm assuming that's just because the prices of the ore were slightly off, but we made more money than what the wiki says, so that's always good. I just want to say thanks for checking out the video, and if you did enjoy it, please consider giving it a thumbs up and possibly a subscription. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next episode.